Hey, hi, I'm Suyog. Welcome to Niveus Solutions, part of NTT. I'll walk through some of the small nitty-gritties on how and why some of these things were built out. It's a bell which was set up as a significance to Mangalore and the temples around Mangalore over here. During the initial days, we didn't have someone sitting on the reception. So people used to ring the bell and then, call the people who were inside. These were some of our initial set of team members who joined us during 2013, and they've been part of the Niveus journey in the last couple of years. This is our development area. We have close to about 250 odd member seating capacity. These are some of the global awards which we have won, for the last couple of years. This year, in fact, we received about 5 global awards across India, APAC and Japan as well. If you look at the theme around this place, it's mostly around Mangalore. This was built especially when we came out of COVID. We wanted to build a space where people could easily transition working from home and coming to office. So you would see reflection of the themes around Mangalore. Some of the items which used in Mangalore or in this part of the region as well. Mostly which are not used anymore, but this signifies how things were used in this part of the world a couple of decades back. So I think we have a lot of open areas, right? I think this depicts the Shagana folk art in the region. That's how we wanted to show how the regional, the paddy and rest of the things are being stored. Very local to Mangalore, and some of those elements are incorporated. So if you look at these are the photographs which were taken by some of our employees. We collected some of them, and then when we launched the office, this was part of it, just to talk about how they've been part of the journey as well. Some of those elements were incorporated as part of the design. This is again a very interesting piece of things which we did, back then. I think if you look at some of the elements, these are all something which we moved out of from the scrap and then integrated it as part of the design itself. The old windows which are used in the region, right? I think Dakshat, who was our architect, I think has been creative enough to kind of incorporate this as part of our design back then. This is one of the most interesting conference rooms what we have. Completely incorporating the local elements right from the tiles which were used, which comes from Mangalore. I think this was an old temple dole which was bought and integrated as part of the design as well. And this room is called Parashuram. If you look at the names of the conference room, it has a name and a number. All of them, if you look at it, it represents something. And there's an interesting story to that. So if you look at the main room, which is a boardroom, what we call it, it's called Matsya and there's a number associated. All the rooms are named after the train which originates from Mangalore to different parts of India. And the boardroom was named after Matsya, predominantly because in the early days we used to travel with Matsya from Mangalore to Mumbai. And even today, 80-85% of the business happens in Mumbai. So Shipra, they want to have a quick bite from you.
I'm a little torn between Parashuram and Matsya. We've had great conversations, a lot of difference of opinions, and a lot of happy moments that we've shared as part of our leadership, meetings that we have in Parachute.
It's been 4 years now that I've been in Niveus, and it's never a dull moment.
If you look at the kind of people who are here, are predominantly who have passed out of the local colleges, right? That's a larger base for us. But also been part of the industry, particularly in the tech space, right? Whether it's on the application, data, AI. So that's the large chunk of hiring which we do. Apart from that, I think as we grow, I think we would also need good tech leaders, especially driving with the ability to drive large-scale, complex implementation for some of our global customers as well, right? So that's the kind of people who would, whom we want to be, hire and be part of the team in the coming years.